so today, as we celebrate Black History Month, I want you to pay attention to the words and the songs of the many people that will come before you in this program.
We continue the work in Boston of the people that came before us. Dr. King has always mentioned every day of the year in America on different speeches. But he called Boston a testing ground for the ideals of freedom. That's still the case today.
I heard somebody say this morning, there's only one race, that is the human race. He went on to say that race is a construct used to keep us separated. But I believe this morning that some of you are going to leave here changed as a result of this word this morning. But stand up, clap your hands, give God praise. One more time. Stand up, clap your hands, give God praise.
Hi, I'm Melvin with the Museum of the Bible, and this month is Black History Month. We'll be celebrating by showing you some of the items here at the museum.
Throughout all of our history, whether it's Air Force, Navy, Army, Marine Corps, Black Americans have stood shoulder to shoulder with Black Americans have been a bedrock of keeping the country strong and keeping the country safe.
What a lot of people do not know is Black Americans or African Americans, they have served in every single war that our country has embarked upon. And I think that's important. We have always moved to the sound of the gun when our country was called. My grandfather, he served in the Army Air Corps in a segregated force. And when I was young, 3, 4, 5 years old, he used to talk about the stories of how blacks wanted to serve. They just wanted equal opportunity. The door that opened for them. So they could live, work, and be a part on the same level as our white officers. And that door was open during 1948.
It still took years for African Americans to climb in the ranks in the military. We're still having firsts in some aspects, where it'd be the first general officer, in the case of South Carolina's National Guard, or when you can actually count the number of general officers or flag officers in the Navy. You know, it's just one of those things that sooner or later we're going to get past, and you'll stop talking about firsts. You know, no longer should we be having first. We should have, you know, oh, this person's taking the job. They're the right person for the job.
It is an opportunity to celebrate Black history. But more importantly, it is an opportunity to celebrate American history. And so think of it as not just only Black history, but American history. I think that's what really makes us stronger.
Because what we'll find is we all have made contributions to our country. We all have made contributions to this great military. The more things we learn about each different ethnicity will enable us to see the things that we're really closer than we think, and it's really less that separates us.
You know, we've gone through a lot of bumps as a nation to try and get where we are today. We have much more to achieve, and it's all about what I talked about earlier, and that's equality. Not only just for blacks, but for all races, and for gender as well. There's no greater place than America. And there's no greater service than the United States military. And again, we're leading the way, and I'd like to see us continue.
Peace be unto you. I'm Hassan Rashid, and this is your Human Service News and Information broadcast here at CCTV, at Cambridge's CCTV. Okay, this is Cambridge's Human Service News and Information broadcast with Hassan Rashid. You know, I always say it's excellent being here with you, and it's such a great achievement to come into your life. So, once again, I extend an international universal cordial of peace out to you, and that is peace be unto you. And welcome to another edition of your Human Service News and Information. It's good to have you on board again today. Okay, I guess you got it from the opening video that it is still Black History Month. To be exact, correct? There's approximately 8 more days of Black History Month. So it's a lot of celebration out in the Black community and the communities beyond. Everybody's celebrating Black History Month this year. That's all you see on TV. Commercials, etc. Black History Month, Black History Month. All praises to the God. Okay, I don't want to. Well, I'm gonna take a shortcut and try to keep the focus on Black History Month for a little while longer. Okay. Tonight, I guess that's tonight is February 20th. Tonight. Oh, by the way, there's some good news. There's about less than 30 days before springtime. So spring's less than 30 days away. That's good news. We've traveled through another winter, to be exact, winter of 2019. Okay, Kim McLaren. You've heard of Kim McLaren. She's on Basic Black almost every other week. That's at a WGBH. She used to host the broadcast, but now she's something like an assistant professor over at Emerson College. Well, anyway, she'll be at the Cambridge City Hall tonight, 6:30 to 8 p.m. That's author and commentator Kim McLaren, Wednesday, February 26, 30 to 8 p.m., Cambridge City Hall, Sullivan Chambers, 795 Massachusetts Avenue. Refreshments will be served. So this is all in celebration of Black History Month. The City of Cambridge's Employees Committee on Diversity welcomes, once again, Ms. Kim McLaurin, Associate Professor and Graduate Program Director, I guess, for literature, I think that is, well, anyway, you can find out tonight at 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Cambridge City Hall in the Sullivan Chamber, 795 Massachusetts Avenue. And once again, it's author and commentator Kim McLaren, Associate Professor of Graduate Programs. Okay, also, in this last wind-down week of Black History Month, the Mayor's Office is presenting, in celebration of Black History Month, okay, open mic night, and you all are welcome. So that's Thursday, February 28th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's just Cambridge City Hall again, 795 Massachusetts Avenue, and that's second floor. Okay, so I think that's going to be also be in the Sullivan Chambers. Okay, so there's going to be song, dance, spoken word, poetry, reading, photography, all other art forms are encouraged. So like refreshments will be served. That's open mic night. All are welcome. Sponsored by the Mayor's Office in celebration of Black History Month. So if you like additional information, you're invited to contact Louis Vasquez at LVASQUEZ at cambridgemont.gov to submit visuals and audio art firm. That's the open mic night, February 28th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Cambridge City Hall. Okay, and there's one more thing I'd like to touch on Black History Month before we move along in our broadcast. And that is the fact that there's a film and discussion, and the film and discussion will be on or about the Rosa Parks story. The Rosa Parks story. That's the late woman who integrated busing down in, I think that was Alabama. Okay, that's Tuesday, February 26, 2019, 12:45 to 3 p.m. Angela Bassett she plays the part in the Rosa Parks story, a film and discussion to be held at the Cambridge Senior Center, 806 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, Mass. 02139, and light refreshments will be served. The incident that propelled the American civil rights struggle into the limelight was brought about a woman who refused to give up her seat to a white woman after a hard day at work. Rosa Parks unwittingly became a national focus for a growing movement, and she barely faced down an angry city, a racist population, and a set of unjust laws to bring about justice. Angela Bassett plays the title role in this meticulous, detailed biography of pioneering civil rights activist Rosa Macaulay Parks. And once again, that'll be at the Cambridge Senior Center, Citywide Senior Center. And by the way, this program is for seniors 60 years old plus. So if you know any senior who think it would enjoy this film and discussion on the Rosa Parks story, you invite them to come on out to the Cambridge Senior Center, 806 Massachusetts Avenue, February 26, 2019, 12:45. That's film and discussion, Rosa Parks story, Tuesday, February 26, 2019, 12:45 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. And light refreshments will be served. Okay, you know, the Providers Council, they were once the Massachusetts Council of Human Service Providers. They changed their name to just simply Providers Council. Well, they filed 4 pro-workforce bills. I think that was about a week or 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to share some information on what these bills were all about. There were 4 bills that they filed. The first one was fair play for comparable work. The second was educational loan repayment programs. The fourth was health insurance aggregation, the exemption for EMAC supplement. Okay, so the first one, fair play for comparable work, which was filed in the House by Representative Kay Khan, and in the Senate by Senator Cindy Friedman. The bill would set a schedule to fully eliminate the pay disparities between state workers and those employed by community-based human services nonprofits who are doing similar work under state contracts, providing care and services to residents on behalf of the Commonwealth. The second bill that was filed was the educational loan repayment. It was filed in the House by Representative Jeffrey Roy, and in the Senate by Senator Eric Lesser. The bill would create an educational loan repayment program for human service workers who work under state contracts to serve clients on behalf of the Commonwealth. The third bill that was filed was a health insurance aggregation was filed in the House by Representative Jack Lewis, and in the Senate by Senator Sal D. Domenico, who deemed the Providers Council a qualified association and approved small business purchasing cooperative, allowing the association to aggregate human service providers of any size for the purpose of securing more competitive rates when buying health insurance. Okay, the fourth and final bill that was filed by was initiated by the Providers Council, but this bill was filed in the Senate by Senator Michael Moore, and in the House by Representative Gary Cassidy, who would exempt community-based human service organizations from making EMAC supplement payments. Okay, that's an acronym, and I'm unaware of that one, but as soon as I do some research on that one, I'll get back to you on that. So that was 4 bills filed by the Providers Council, formerly the Massachusetts Council of Human Service Providers. Okay, human service industry leads in diversity, lags in pay. I think I read this one before, shared this one before with you, but I'm gonna do it again. The Providers Council, once again, and the University of Massachusetts Donahue Institute on Wednesday released a report, The Face of Human Service Sector, during a forum with state officials and industry experts. According to the data, the human service industry is primarily made up of women, more ethnically and racially diverse, more likely to employ persons with disabilities, and has more workers living at 150% of the federal poverty level than all other Massachusetts industries. The 4 findings were presented by UMass Donahue Institute Senior Research Manager and report author Christina Cettino, who said there are now nearly 180,000 jobs in the sector, and projections suggest almost 150,000 workers. It is the sixth collaboration between the council and the UMass Donahue Institute. So that's Human Service Industry Leads in Diversity, lags in pay. Okay, so they're doing a lot of work, but they're not getting an equal, I guess, an equitable pay. Okay. Okay, so once again, it's Black History Month. I had a proclamation here, but it's so long, I don't think I'll read it. But, okay, so that's all I'm going to do about Black History Month. I'm going to tell you a few other things. I'm going to move off into some different areas, okay? The National Consumer Profession wait, let me back up here. National Consumer Protection Week, okay? The Cambridge Consumer Council invites you to join them and representatives from the Attorney General's Office, the Office of Consumer Affairs and Business Regulations, Department of Telecommunications and Cable. Find out what services these agencies provide and how you can get help on a variety of consumer issues. This is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Wednesday, March 6, 2019, Cambridge Public Library, Rossi Room, 449 Broadway, Cambridge, Mass. 02138. Okay, and okay, you know, it's once again in Cambridge here, it's about time for what is known as City of Cambridge Scholarship Fund. So once again, it's application time. So all of you students out there, if you need additional help with your education, your academic careers and life, etc., well, the City of Cambridge is offering their scholarship fund. So they invite you to submit applications, to submit an application form to the City of Cambridge Finance Department, CO Juliet Turner, 795 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, Mass. 02139. Okay, the application deadline is March 4th, so there's still plenty of time for all you to get your heads together on your shoulders and apply for this for these funds. It's free money. All you got to do is contact the submit your application. You can go to the City Hall and get an application, pick up an application. I guess you can do this at the city clerk's office, or you can go up to the Cambridge Finance Department or pick up an application. So the City of Cambridge Scholarship Fund was established in 1993 to provide financial assistance to Cambridge residents who wish to pursue post-secondary education, and they commend you for planning to further your education and encourage you to apply for other financial assistance as well, particularly federal and state aid, by completing and submitting the free application for federal aid, that's FAFSA. This form is available at www.fafsa.ed.gov. So eligibility requirements: must be a resident of Cambridge, all ages, may apply, must be attending, have received admittance to, or have an application pending at an accredited educational institution beyond the high school level prior to the award date, May 2019. Scholarships is paid directly to the educational institute and must be used during the 2019-2020 academic year. We can't hold the scholarship. We can hold the scholarship up to 4 years, so you can get this for up to 4 years if your application is filed on time. Prior recipients not eligible. The city scholarship award is one time only. Okay, one time only. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that means, but one time only says they can hold a scholarship up to 4 years. Application submission documents. Complete application for any section left blank. Please note why in the margin. Transcripts of grade from high school, college, or other post-secondary institution. Please do not include letters of reference to or resumes. Write this information on the application. So once again, you submit the application once you've achieved it, secured it. The City of Cambridge Finance Department, CO Juliet Turner, 795 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, Mass. 02139. That's the application deadline. Once again, is there March 4th, 2009. All material must be postmarked by application deadline. Copies of this form are available online at www.cambridgema.gov/department/finance. Okay, scholarships awarded by selection process. This is not an application for financial aid. So that's one thing that the city is doing that I agree with and I commend them for it. That's the City of Cambridge Scholarship Fund, helping the young folks get above, okay, rise above. 2019 Winter Market. That's the Saturday Cambridge Winter Farmers Markets, January 5th to April 6th. They're going on. There'll be at the Cambridge Community Center, 5 Calendar Street this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and they accept EBT SNAP. That SNAP is the new name for food stamp, the food stamp program. So if you'd like additional information, contact Janelle W. at CambridgeECC.org. That's 2019 Winter Farmers Market, 5 Calendar Street, every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So make sure you get on over there and enjoy some of the variety of produce, etc., that they're offering residents of Cambridge. Okay, Cambridge Winter Farmers Market. That's a 5 calendar, except EBT SNAP and the once again contact Janelle. That's JANELW at Cambridge ECC.org. Okay, now. Winter's out there, and the weather forecasters, prognosticators forecasted that we're due for a storm, which is affecting many parts of the nation, the Midwest too. But tomorrow in Cambridge it's going to be 50 degrees, so I don't see where the storm is coming from. But anyway, it's winter out there, and this is double pneumonia weather, if you believe it or not. And if you know any homeless people on the street, you should encourage them to check out the Winter Warming Center Human Service program. The Winter Warming Center is still much needed because the winter is not over. Like I said, there's about less than 30 more days. Okay, but still, it's going to get cold out there. So if you know anyone who's in need of lodging, shelter for the warm months, you contact the Winter Warmer Center, 806 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, in the rear on Green Street. And their hours are 7:30 to 6 a.m., 7 nights a week at www.cambridgemod.gov/Winter Warming Center. And their telephone number is 857-292-1870. So I don't think they're refusing anybody. And all those who are in need, they're invited to come on out and get on off the street. And used to staying out there and exposing yourself to the elements, whereas you can be overcome by hypothermia, etc., etc. Okay, that's winter's farmers market. So if you know winter's warming center. So if you know anyone in need, once again, you can direct them to 806 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, interest in rear on Green Street, 857-2921. That's just about it. I'm Hassan Rashid, and I just I had one more announcement that I'd make, but I don't believe I have the time. Bracketology with the ESPN Joe Lenardi. That's right, he's going to be at the main library lecture hall February 24, 2000 p.m. And he's the one who created the bracketology, which is the brackets in the road to March Madness, road to the Final Four. He'll be at the main library lecture hall Sunday, March 24, 2000 p.m. Bracketology with the ESPN Joe Lenardi. I'm Hassan Rashid. It's always excellent being here with you. And it's such a great achievement to come into your lives like we do. Until next time, I'll leave you with the fact that superior wisdom can never be subjected by inferior wisdom. So next time, peace be unto you.
So when you serve your shoulders,
Hi, Miss Parker. How are you?